Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, MatrixLord212, and I'm with Jimmy. What's up, Jimmy?
Hello.
What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
All right, so I want to talk about the Die Hard situation.
Oh, God.
This would be the sixth movie in the Die Hard franchise, but this is not exactly going to be Die Hard. It looks like
In an alternate universe?
No. See, their idea is they want to make a Godfather-style Die Hard, where it goes back and forth in the past and the present, like Godfather 2, back and forth, back and forth. So two different things are happening around the same time. You'll see young John McClaine. You'll see an older John McClaine.
On the situation at Nakatomi.
So they get this weird idea that they want to do a Godfather style. Now, the whole thing is they're going to call the movie McClaine. They're not even going to call it Die Hard because technically after Nakatomi it was like, or during Nakatomi it was like Die Hard. But a young John McCain, McCain, oh my God, Jesus. Thank you, McClaine. I'm sorry, I do apologize. Rest in peace, John McCain. John McClaine, he is going to be a rookie cop. He's going to be getting into trouble.
It's going to bomb.
No.
And then they're going to have him in the present doing whatever.
It's not going to work,
No.
people.
It goes away from the original premise, from the original Die Hard. There was nothing special about him. He was just a cop off duty. Caught in a situation. That's it.
Yep.
He became special because he started dealing with special situations after Nakatomi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where he only dealt with the most craziest, biggest situations in the world.
Yeah.
But before that, he was just right. He was just a cop.
He was just a cop. No special training, not special ops or anything.
Nope.
It's just a cop.
Nope.
He was an everyman.
Yep. And that's who he was supposed to have been. He was supposed to be an everyday man thrust in these situations.
And now it looks like they also have his wife from the present and in the past, two different actresses. I mean, the original actress.
Yeah.
Which,
So
how many times?
His son, too.
Probably not. Did his son or his daughter die? No, they didn't die, right? Or they almost died? The mother died, though. Didn't the wife die or no?
I don't think so.
Didn't somebody die that was close to him? I don't know.
Everybody in the movies of Die Hard died.
I know.
Was close to him.
Yeah, I know. So again, John McClaine, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to be. Not looking forward to that.
Suck.
Now, another thing is Roseanne Barr is doing another comedy show.
Is this going to be from overseas? Because apparently she's going to be moving there.
She's going to Israel.
Yep.
For some time. So I guess reflect or whatever. Don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
I think what they should do is we should be hysterical. They should do it where she's still Roseanne and everybody else is dead.
Oh, there you go.
Like a freaking Mandela thing.
Yeah, she's a comedian, and she tries to channel these people, and everybody thinks she's got multiple personalities.
No, but I'm just saying, it's just, I don't know. She's going to be herself, obviously, so I don't know what the hell she's going to do.
Oh, God help us.
But The Connors, that show, the spinoff, airs soon.
Yeah.
And it's a time jump, so it's going to start off with she's been gone for a little while now.
Parent shot of the end.
So, I don't know what that one. Also, a new police academy is coming.
Oh, God.
Steve Guttenberg had announced we are working on one as we speak, trying to get everybody together.
Oh, God.
This is not a reboot. This is I guess, a sequel, but sort of a soft reboot. There'll be probably new recruits. He'll probably be a captain or something, and and all the people that are alive still are
There you go. Hey, Roseanne, you want to...
While that's going on, they're trying to get Gremlins to be not CGI, but actual puppets and everything, which that's a little battle with the studio because they want to do everything with CGI lately.
Practical effects are the best. Now, if it's something like real out of this world, I can see them using CGI, but to me, if they do it when CGI is done bad, it really does take you out of the movie.
Well, the moment they had revealed that they want Gizmo to turn evil and become a gremlin, and then they have to try to kill Gizmo, the whole project fell apart because everybody's like, "Oh, we don't want to see that."
That's why
nobody wanted to see that.
No, yeah, that's why we saw. That's why it was like late in the movie till we actually saw anything.
So everybody was like, yeah, if you're going to make that, we don't want to see it. So now it's kind of like rewrite stage because don't kill Gizmo.
Yeah,
and don't turn him.
The original Gremlins, that's how it was supposed to have been. He was supposed to turn evil.
Yeah, no. But nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, so they changed it to where he popped out all those little babies.
He's a good guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see the hero become a villain.
The stripe was supposed to have been his manifest itself.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, so that's... then Suspiria, they're talking sequels with that and everything. It's not even out.
I know, and it just amazes me. To me, I realize Hollywood wants to kick out sequels out the wazoo, but I personally think they should wait until the first one comes out and see how well it does. Then talk sequels. Now, granted, have a sequel thing set up in case it does, but don't go 100% balls to the wall until.
Also, we got word that I guess people are not. 20th Century Fox is in a situation now where they're once again sending the actors to do reshoots for X-Men: Dark Phoenix.
Is these the James Gunn sections they did?
No, the X-Men. But I know you're joking. Yeah. The problem is if they do not get it out by a certain time, it's scrapped because Marvel will have the rights as of a certain time.
Yep.
So they have to get it in gear, and they have to get it filmed, and they have to get it out, or else it's going to be done. Same thing like if they wanted to do an X-Force plus a Deadpool 3, you have a very limited window to get that out. So, I think 2019 is done. You have, once it hits 2020, I believe, Marvel has it, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the way it's going to work.
Because all their overseas deals will also be dealt with, too.
Yeah. So, and the Guardians of the Galaxy thing, that's another. They might not even make one, period, not even make a reboot, nothing. Just stay away from it because there's so much. Dave Bautista wants to get fired.
Yeah.
He doesn't. Well, not that he wants to get fired, but he said that he's been poor before, and he's a working man, and he'll work in backyard circuits, wrestling, just to have money, if it came to that.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't. He has to say what he has to say about Disney, and if they fire him, they fire him. But he's not going to be a person that's going to keep his opinions to himself. He has pride. He has this. And then people coming after him.
Yeah, when you know somebody's being screwed, blue and tattooed, and you're sitting back there, it's not right.
No. So, but I think he is getting blackballed to an extent. But he doesn't know it yet. At least I don't think he knows it. But it may affect other movies that he's going to do too. I don't know. I hope not. I really hope for his sake. Now, they're also talking about Crazy Rich Asians 2. I didn't even see Crazy Rich Asians 1. But again, must you make a sequel to everything? And that's the thing. Why does every single thing have to have a sequel?
If it calls for a sequel, make one. But if you're just doing it because the last one made money, which is pretty much what this is about,
right?
don't destroy it.
I mean, we're getting a sequel to Mary Poppins, for crying out loud. You know how old the original one was? This is a sequel. It's not even a reboot.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, and there's no time limit with sequels because I guess they decide to do something and then there's a sequel. And you don't even say, oh my God. We're hearing now American Pie, they're going to do a sequel.
Oh, God.
Because it's like everybody loves revival stuff and people coming back for one more and Rambo, a new Rambo and Bill and Ted and all these other things.
If these were done like a couple or so years after the originals, I could see no problem. But the fact they're waiting like 15 years, 20 years, you're just let it go.
Right. Jeff Goldblum wants to play like a twin brother to The Fly, and he wants to do a sequel to The Fly, but not where he's obviously turning into a fly because he's older now, but it would probably be somebody getting caught in a thing, and he's the scientist, and he's the brother, you know, where he becomes a scientist because of the brother or something, whatever. But, you know, it would be The Fly 3, I guess.
Set it up as a possible sequel situation anyway.
I think they wouldn't even count the second one. I think they would just call it The Fly Returns, and they would just kind of forget that he had a kid and all that shit and all that stuff, you know? Or maybe he would play the kid. I don't know. But I would love to see Jeff Goldblum in another Fly. I think that's what he should do. I think that would be all for that. And I'm hoping that he gets a bigger role. And
what would be interesting is if this I still haven't heard anything more about the whole Cowboy Bebop thing other than the little planned thing for TNT. But what would be kind of neat is if they would do maybe a possible spinoff of Buckaroo Banzai. Yeah. From that.
You know, I was thinking about
whether it was like an X number of years later with the original cast, or they just put it all together and have it as a spinoff.
I was thinking that, you know how they're supposed to be a Cannonball Run? Why not just get everybody in it, like the Avengers, but like the actors as you know, like Robert Downey Jr. as himself, Chris, like just racing around, like with like all the hot stars in the Cannonball Run, like they used to have the hottest stars in the Cannonball Run.
There was a thing called Rat Race about a few years ago with Whoopi Goldberg and all of them, which was supposed to have been a takeoff of the old "It's a Mad, 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 Mad World."
Oh yeah, I know they tried to do something like Cannonball Run. They called it Speed Zone or some shit. They tried to be a thing off that. That didn't take off though.
And the guy who played Bean was in the in that same remake.
Yeah. Listen, I'm all about, you know, like seeing new versions of the old stuff. I mean, what next? Never-ending Story reboot or something? You know, everything's coming back. I mean, that's the thing. It's He-Man's coming back. That's another thing. It's like, you know, that Hollywood mostly is just about
returning to the old ways, but they don't know how to do it right.
Right, but they need to make original stuff too, and not shelve a lot of things. That's the problem. Jimmy, are you interested in anything that's on its way out, like coming out, or like you just don't want to see like?
Well, the movie Charlie Says that Matt Smith plays Charles Manson.
Yeah,
it's actually got good reviews, and it's directed by Mary Harron, and she's using the Manson murders to reflect on the abuse and domination of women pushed to the extremes. And it's actually gotten good reviews starting yesterday. I think a couple days ago it was released at the Vienna Film Festival.
Okay.
So that's where people got to see it.
So this is not necessarily about Charles Manson, but about women being abused.
It's about in the cult-like situation, the mind techniques that he used, along with the LSD and other drugs, and how they were manipulated and managed to do whatever he wanted him to do.
Wow. I was hearing though that his role was Charles Manson. It was very mixed. I mean, did anybody say anything about that?
No,
Because I know
Internet-
Connor was saying to me that people they didn't like the people that he was talking about did not like Matt Smith. They felt he was miscast.
It's strange that Internet Movie Database has it rated at 7.2 stars, but they don't have a single review. How do you get the rating if you have no reviews?
Because Internet Movie Database can be altered by anybody.
Yeah, that's just it.
Yeah.
You can trust past movies, like something from like the 80s and back, or early mid 90s and back, but anything from late 90s on up to today, you really can't trust.
Yeah. Scott, what's the time limit?
I just saw it now. We've got about 5:55.
Okay. So, we got Charlie's Angels, another version of that coming out. An A-team, but all female A-team.
Shouldn't they call it the G team?
I don't know. I don't know who's going to play B.A. Baracus, but
the TA team.
Jesus.
Oh, BA. It's simple. It's going to be Leslie Jones. Who's going to play.
Oh, Leslie Jones. I know. I love Leslie Jones.
Roseanne.
No. You can't make it a mockery. I mean, it's supposed to be somewhat serious, no?
I know.
I mean, you can't. I know. Ever since Ocean's 8 did very well. They're like, all right, let's go. Make all kinds of versions of movies. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the cast. We will be back, I guess, tomorrow. I know we got Doc Do stuff to talk about, so maybe tomorrow. All right, guys. Take care. Bye for now.
All right, bye.